Hey guys, welcome back. And if this is your first time landing on my channel, then just welcome. My name is Jessica and I'm the owner and operator of Roundtown Candle Co. And today I'm talking about the holiday season that feels like it's coming so fast. Like we just got done with the fall launch and all that stuff, and now it's like full force into holiday. And I've struggled this year with my holiday scents, with choosing new scents and just trying to decide all the things. So I have a brick and mortar, and last year, my holiday launch, I had a handful of new scents, I think maybe four or five. And the top seller for sure was Cranberry Apple Marmalade from Candle Science. So that one was insane. I could not keep it on the shelf. And then I would like pour a ton of them thinking like, okay, now I'm good. And then those would be gone and nothing flat. So originally I had planned to just have all those scents out for just the holiday season and then pull them off the shelves, because holidays over. But this one was selling so well that I got on Facebook and I started a poll and I asked my customers like, hey, cranberry apple marmalade's a big deal. Should I leave it year round, or should I just make this like a special holiday, a seasonal special edition thing? And every single person was like year round. So I have kept it year round, and it has continued to be my top seller. Even through the summer, even when it's 100 degrees and humid in Ohio, it was disgusting. We're in a drought, like all the things. People still lose their minds over cranberry apple marmalade. So, side note, I know that sometimes it's nice when you have something that's so popular and then you take it away, and then when you bring it back, it's like the hype is just unreal. So it's like, a limited drink at Starbucks, or I don't know, a McRib at McDonald's, or whatever it is that people get excited about. So I had thought about that, but then I'm like, this candle's selling so well that what does it hurt if I keep it year round? So I looked back to see when I pulled all the holiday stuff off the shelves from that point through basically now, and the amount of money I have made on this candle is insane. And the amount of products I've sold, so candles, wax melts, freshies, room sprays, like people are buying this up like crazy. And so if I would have pulled this off the shelves and then brought it back out this year, yeah, I'm sure there would have been a big buzz and everything, but I would have left a lot of money out there by not having it. So if you've got a crazy hot seller, maybe consider asking your customers how they feel about it, and maybe they would actually really like to see it year round, and it might make financial sense to do so. Just a little side note on that. So I had a couple scents that were last year that were really great sellers. Cypress and Bayberry from Candle Science, Peppermint Mocha from Candle Science. Those were really, really great, and I plan on bringing those back this year. But you can't just bring the same scents back all the time, so I'm going to be adding in some new ones. So I've got what do I have here? 4 testers that I am getting ready to pour. I'm waiting on my wax to get up to temperature. I have 4 testers from 4 different companies, which I think is so fun. So many companies have amazing fragrance oils, and it really is hard to choose. And I bought a lot more samples this year than what I have in the past. And I don't think that's such a bad thing, because I may still dabble around with some of them at some point in time. But trying to stay focused because time is of the essence. I have 4 testers for new scents that I am bananas over out of the bottle. So if they perform well and the hot throw is good, then I will be just happy as can be. So I want to go over and tell you guys what scents I'm going to be testing to add into my holiday collection this year. And yeah, so the first one is from Hive and Honey, which these testers that I bought from Hive and Honey is my first ever purchase with them. Been very, very pleased. So this one is chestnut and birch. And I really love this scent so much for the holiday because it is chestnut, caramel, sea salt, woody notes, birch bark, leather, wintry notes. So it's very deep and rich. And to me, when you think of Christmas, it's a lot of pine needles and Fraser fir and berries and sweets and all those things. And so I feel like this will be a wonderful candle to have in the mix of all those other sort of traditional Christmas scents, because this one is just, like I said, it's deep, it's rich, it's nutty, it's woodsy, it's fantastic. It's so good. Dare I say masculine? I don't know. Sometimes you get in trouble for saying that. I like masculine scents myself. I don't say masculine as like him or her type of a thing. To me, it's just the depth. But anyhow, I love this one so much. I am super crossing my fingers that this will be just as amazing in a candle because I want it on my shelves. So chestnut and birch from Hive and Honey. The second one is the Smell of Christmas from Aztec. So this one I bought just, I don't know, obviously like when I have random samples that I'm buying. And I thought, well, you know, this seems to me like it's going to be more of a traditional Christmas scent. And it is. This one's really bright. This one's got like a lot of citrus smell to it. A lot of very just bright, like apple, orangey, you know, just good bright Christmas scents. It does make you feel the Christmas spirit. So anyhow, I poured this one. I actually bought these little teeny tiny little tins, which are super cute. And I just poured one in here just for the heck of it. Didn't even know how I would feel about this scent. And I lit it in one of my bathrooms and I was like, yeah, that's good. So I'm going to try it in one of my bigger candles and just to make sure. But yeah, Smell of Christmas from Aztec. That is very traditional Christmas, bright, citrusy, beautiful. All right, so the next one is, I told you guys in my last video, I got these Posh jars and I got suckered into this beautiful chocolate brown Posh jar. Thought I was done with them. So I thought, as soon as I saw that, I thought this will be perfect for holiday if I can get like a gingerbread house type feel. Because of it being brown, I just thought cookies, Christmas. I could have gone like trees. I don't know. Lots of different things you could put in that jar, obviously. But I wanted to go with like a gingerbread feel. So I got Hansel and Gretel's house from Candle Science to test in that. And it is perfect. It is warm. It is sweet. It's like got depth to it. It just smells like a gingerbread house, like freshly baked gingerbread pieces. So I'm excited about this one. Gonna try this in that beautiful brown Posh jar and cross my fingers that that works. And the last scent. All right, so I have hot apple pie, I have bourbon butterscotch, and I have buttered maple syrup. And those are on my shelf like all year round. So if all three of those got together and had themselves a little baby, it would be apple maple bourbon. Okay, so that's what I bought. This is from Columbus Candle Supply. Fingers in the way. Columbus Candle Supply. They're in Canal, Winchester, Ohio. So they're local to me. I can drive there. It's like maybe a 30-minute drive, I think, from my house. And they're this really cool little husband and wife owned candle supply store. I get my wax there, which is amazing because we all know how much shipping costs for wax. So their price is slightly higher than what I can get it online, but without the shipping in there, it all works out. So I buy my wax there, my straight side jars, fragrance, like it's awesome. So I will say this, if you jump on Columbus Candle Supply, they have a Facebook page, they've got their website. Their website is pretty generic, especially if you're used to the big names, like every other big name candle supply company that you've ever been on their website. So theirs at Columbus Candle Supply is pretty generic, but if you have questions, like I will shoot them a Facebook message about certain fragrances or things like that, and they are so responsive, so helpful. I really, really like these people a lot. So if you happen to get on there, if you make a purchase, you could just maybe like note in there that I turned you on to them. I don't get any kickback from them. Nor do I want any, but you know, it's always nice to support local businesses, and this one is super special to me. So anyways, apple maple bourbon. This is phenomenal. I'm funny when it comes to apple scents because I do like them, but I can easily also not like them. So apple is kind of a weird thing to me. The way that the apple, maple, and bourbon are in here, you can smell each one, okay? And it's like the literal perfect amount of each one because you get them all, but like there's no super overpowering. It's not like one punches so hard that you kind of can't really pick up on the other ones. So I am really loving this. And I think even though I have an apple scent, I have a maple scent, I have a bourbon scent, but I don't have an apple maple bourbon scent. So I think even though I've got that, I feel like this could still be okay for the holiday season because it's different from what I have and it's oh so good. So these are the ones I'm getting ready to test this evening, and I'm pretty excited about that. So I have a lot to do, but I'm also feeling very good because I was on vacation last week from my regular full-time job. I spent so much time in the candle studio. You can see over here, right there we go, my IKEA bookshelf. I got all my scents organized. Over here on my tables, I know you guys have seen those before. Full is a tick with all kinds of stuff that I don't need. That stuff is all gone. So everything is organized. Organization there for my freshie beads. And then over here, like life is good. The table I'm at right now only has on it the things that I absolutely need right now. So the staycation that we took last week was perfect. I got a lot done, super focused. I have all my tester notes ready. I've got pretty much everything I need. I'm going to get everything poured tonight, tested as soon as they're cured, which I use 464, so it'll be a couple weeks. And then in the meantime, I'm going to work on labeling and just getting all the little things done. So I hope that I can get everything done. My goal is to have my own personal store open house the middle of November, and then in the beginning of December, December 7th, I have a really big vendor event that I'm going to be a part of. So that's my plan. Just keep pushing forward. And speaking of that vendor event, stick around, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and do all the things, because the next video that I make, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do, what I'm going to take with me for my vendor event to try to capture as many new customers as I can. So I don't want you to miss that one. So please stick around, subscribe, hang out, and all the things. If you want to leave comments, I love that. I will respond. Try to respond to everything right away. Occasionally a few slip by me, and I'm so sorry. I had one not that long ago that I was like, oh my gosh, they commented a month ago, and so I'm sorry about that. I did reply. It was just way late. But anyways, all right, guys, I'm going to go. My melter's almost ready, so I need to get these started. But I will be back with another video getting ready for holiday market and all the things. So until then, you guys take care, have a good one, and I will talk to you soon.